This episode is in association with Tracks for Africa, Tackler Products, Lacey, Indieflate, and my Patreons.
Right, welcome back to the channel, and we are in beautiful Botswana. We are at the Ihaha camp in Chobe National Park, and just look at that scene behind us. Elephants, pelicans, impala, zebra, and buffalo. It's just amazing. And I know what you guys are saying. Why do you always go back to Botswana? Well, my mate Jono and I had 2 weeks off, and we wanted to make the most of the 2 weeks. And in my opinion, the place that you do that is in Botswana. So join us on this epic 3-part series in paradise.
Leaving Johannesburg in July 2023, it's supposed to be the dry season and one of the best times of year to travel to Botswana. Well, today that wasn't the case.
There he is.
Yeah, you're working
The
already.
man of the moment.
Hey,
How you
God,
doing,
man.
bro?
Yeah, awesome, bro.
How's this weather, bro?
It's insane, hey. Like we were just commenting, it feels like almost like European weather. It's like this is what I expect in the UK, to be quite frank. It's like a complete opposite of what we should be getting in the country at the moment.
Using Tracks for Africa, we would be following our usual route up to the Okavango Delta. Our stopovers would include Kama Rhino Sanctuary, Kubu Island on the Makgadikgadi Salt Pans, and Sitatunga campsite on the outskirts of Maun. Then we would be trying something different. We didn't want to pay the heavy park fees inside the Moremi Game Reserve, but still wanted to stay in the area. So we would be staying outside the national park at Mbudi and Mogoto. We would then head through Savuti to Linyanti and Ihaha and end off our amazing African adventure at the magical Moriti bush camps. Right, so we are on a dirt road in Botswana. If I tell you what a day it's been, I messed up a little bit and tried to load money on my sat phone last night, or airtime. That company is no longer around, so I had to make a plan to get a SIM this morning. Shame. Jono, I'm with Jono, my good mate Jono. You guys know Jono. He's been in quite a few of Ryan's videos, and he was in my Kutsi video. Jono is one of my very good mates and an absolute legend, one of the nicest people you will ever meet. And we're in Botswana for 2 weeks, but he had to go and get the SIM this morning. It's a place that he lives close by. So we got the SIM, but it delayed us a little bit, so that was my first mistake already. But we just crossed the Stockport border onto the dirt road. Nice, easy border crossing. Very strange, very, very strange weather. Middle of winter, and it was pouring with rain on the way here. We are in Botswana. That feeling when you cross the border is there. We're here. And the road is very, very corrugated. This dirt road, other side of the border, is very, very corrugated. But we're on our way to Kama Rhino Sanctuary. We're going to pull in there in the dark, a little bit late. But we're going to be in Botswana for 2 weeks. Let me stop talking, and I'll see you guys at Kama. Jono is a world-class surgeon and decided to spend his precious leave on a trip with me. I hope he doesn't regret it. Now let's talk about the vehicles. Jono is in the best looking overlanding vehicle I've seen, his well kitted out Toyota Fortuner 2.8, and he decided to tow his brand new Metallion Maxi on this adventure. What a rig! I meanwhile am back in the 200 series, a year after I left it in the drink, but Ravonia Toyota's repairs have given me full confidence for this adventure, and of course I'm towing my home away from home, the Echo 5 off-road trailer. It's 8:15 and it's raining. We've just got into calmer. Tell you, driving in Botswana at night when it's raining is a challenge on its own. But we made it. That's a long day. Sorry, Jono. Jono made big plans to make today happen, so thank you, mate. We're on our way to campsite number 6, and it's really miserable outside, but it's great to be back at Karma. Last time I was here was for the Namibia Adventure, and we did get some wood, and we're gonna try and make a fire and enjoy our first night in Botswana. Even the bad weather can't get us down, I can tell you that much, when you're in Botswana. Where are we, Jono?
Hey, this is our first time in, well, my first time in Rhino Karma Sanctuary. We pulled in, it's a little bit dark, and we've had a bit of hectic luck here with the rain, but we've managed to pop up an awning, get a fire going, and thanks to Mommy Devar, who's pre-created a bit of a biryani for us, this looks really pretty amazing. So I'm just going to show you, this is my induction stove. Here we go, you can see the induction stove going. Temperature here to what you want is at 240 degrees. That's a bit hot for heating up, so I'm just going to take it all the way down. And I've already preheated this, and let's have a look.
You might think items like this, and the fact that we are 2 people with 2 big vehicles and trailers is overkill. And it is. You definitely don't need all of this to enjoy your adventure, but it makes our lives easier out there, and if not, why not? One of the great things as well is that, you know, Jono's got a sizable inverter in the Fortuner, which can run the coffee machine and the induction cooker. The nice thing is we didn't have to get gas bottles out, you didn't have to heat anything out. It's really instant heat, which makes it perfect for a night like this. You arrive late at camp, it's instant there, you turn it off, nothing to cool down really, so it's absolutely amazing and something that's really worth getting if you can get it. A little induction stove is a good idea. We've used it a couple of times and it's always come in handy. So yeah, thanks Jono, and thank you Mrs. Devar for what I know is going to be an insane supper.
And there's more, but wait. There is more.
Oh man, how's that?
Yes,
bro?
bro.
How's that?
I
bro?
can't wait.
Yes, it's been a long day.
Karma Rhino Sanctuary is one of my favorite campsites. The bird and animal life is just exceptional. Unfortunately, the condition of the campsites and ablutions is inconsistent. You can either catch it when it's perfect, like we have, or when it's not great. But I'm not here to complain. But one thing that isn't great this morning is the weather. It's still drizzling, and it doesn't look like it's clearing up anytime soon. A reminder that this entire series is filmed, produced and edited by Jono and myself, and we are the only two people on this trip. There's no cameraman, camera vehicle or backup crew.
Morning, my man.
Hey, good morning.
How's this for a morning chorus?
My man, there's nothing like waking up to this, eh? After that rain last night, this is just phenomenal. How did you sleep?
Yeah, brilliant.
Yes. I'm still feeling a bit worse for the way getting out of here, but still a bit groggy. But yes, I have to tell you, just smell that air.
Fresh.
Absolutely clean after the rain. Right, so today we're going to hit the pan and try and catch a rhino or two out there. And let's see what's waiting for us. And then from there straight to Kubu Island.
It's important to start the morning correctly with 2 amazing cups of coffee. Kama Rhino Sanctuary is a community-based wildlife project in Botswana. Located about 25 kilometers outside the town of Sorowe, it covers approximately 8,585 hectares. It's home to both black and white rhinos, as well as 30 other mammal species and more than 230 species of birds. It's always a worthwhile visit to this amazing place. A quiet start to the morning with literally no game on the Malema or Serve pan, but on the way back, Kama gave us a glimpse of what it normally produces.
There's almost never enough time on these African adventures, and we were sad to leave Kama, but we head northwest and through a typical Botswana roadblock.
Yeah, we're in Botswana, so we had tonight Kubu Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tomorrow
You are just alone.
just us two. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. We're here to film
Oh, the
wildlife
the wildlife.
and the Kubu Island. Yeah, so Kubu Island, Maun,
Uh-huh.
Chobe, Kwai, Chobe, then back home,
How
Francis
long are you
Town.
going to be here?
2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks.
Yeah, normally it's longer.
So
but
where can I find the videos if I want to?
just my YouTube channel, Edward Barth.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm always in Botswana. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye. So that's the majority of Botswana police. Friendly, willing to help. This is why we love Botswana. Jono and I grabbed a sneaky Nando's burger that we're going to go and enjoy on the Mahari Salt Pans viewing deck.
I always take for granted what it was like seeing the Mahari salt pans for the first time, and Jono's reaction says it all.
Whoa! My man.
How insane is that, bro? Hope that GoPro does it justice. In the distance, Mahari salt flats. Magic. Nando's, even more magic. This is crazy. So the tradition normally is you grab your first Botswana beer, a St. Louis, fantastic beer. Just have a beer at the viewing deck. It is a stunning view over the Mahari, and now is when the hectic dust starts. We've hit the distinctive Mahari salt pans dust. Check this out.
Not only are you battling the dust, but the severely overgrown Botswana bushveld keeps you on your toes. Cruising across the pans with the sun going down, this is what living is all about. Like I said earlier, Jono's Fortuna is the best overlanding rig I've seen. What an absolute machine. After rushing for most of the day, sometimes you just need to stop and take it all in.
Jono, what are you saying about this, bro?
This is just absolutely majestical, bro. Tranquil, quiet. The silence is actually deafening. The drive here has just been, sure. Last bit of these pans has just been amazing.
So we're not actually going to reach the Kubu Island in time. It's not far, it's maybe 2 kilometers, but why not stop and enjoy the sunset? Take that moment and enjoy an incredible Mahari Pan sunset. It's just brilliant. This is a privilege, and this is another reason why we love Botswana. Dead quiet. Fantastic.
These Mahari skies are truly remarkable. It goes from orange to pink and then purple. With the distant glow of Kubu Island's campfires, we headed to camp to start one of our own.
This thing always scares me a little bit because there we used to use flint.
With some meat on the fire, we share stories of past adventures and prepare for an early morning content mission.
Tell you, I have been to Kubu I think about 6 times, and I never get tired of it, and I never get tired of that sunrise. Just so special. Wow, 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 wow.
Take this in. It's truly Botswana at its best.
Kubu Island is locally known as Lukubu. It is a unique, untouched and empty wild tourism attraction. The views from this side of the island are truly spectacular. From baobabs to open white salt pans, it truly is a special moment.
Bro, what you saying about that, bro?
Oh man, the earth is absolutely flat here, and you got the sun rising, I mean, and there's nothing in sight, just this rock formation out here, baobab tree, a massive baobab tree, and this absolutely amazing sunrise. Just doesn't get better than this. Doesn't get better than this.
The camping fees to stay at Kubu Island at the time of this video are relatively inexpensive. I think it's great value for money considering the views, but they are only long drop toilets and you need to bring your own toilet paper and water. There is a rubbish dump site at the gate, so collect your rubbish in a bag and take it there before you leave. Please don't litter.
I don't know about you guys, but no coffee in Johannesburg is going to be better than this one.
Nowhere close.
It's like having the pantry at Kubu Island.
And we know that pantry. Yes.
Look how disappointing this is. Please do not deface these incredible trees. We are supposed to be the ones protecting them, but instead we're destroying them. You really can't blame them for wanting to close these campsites down. Kubu Island is located on the edge of Suapan. This is a great spot for photography and videography. Spend some time here with your camera. Early mornings and late afternoons heading into the evenings where the stars can be spectacular is always rewarding.
There's just something very special about this place. This place means a lot to the people of Botswana, and I can understand why. It's so special. It's this island pretty much in the middle of the Magadichari salt pans, and it is littered with baobabs, and absolutely stunning baobabs. Small ones, huge ones, the biggest baobabs you'll ever see. And this rock, it's like this, I'm not sure what rock it is, but it's this light colored grey rock in contrast with the brown baobabs. It's absolutely incredible, really. It's if you are planning a self-drive adventure to Africa, this has to be one of your stops. And even if it's just for a night, you have to come and experience this place. The silence. I mean, all we can hear is the wind. That's it. And it's a place you don't want to leave. Really, it's a place you don't want to leave. You're supposed to leave early in the morning, but we've spent quite a bit of time here, and it's worth it. And yeah, it really is an honor and a privilege to be able to camp here. We were just saying, we stopped on the edge of the pan last night, and we enjoyed the edge of the pan for around hour and a half as the sun was going down. And where else can you do this? There's always rules and regulations and restrictions. Look, you should always obey them, but here you can enjoy a sunset on the pan and then come back to camp, which is a privilege. And I tell you, I couldn't be happier. This is my happy place. I'm sure, Jono, you'll say the same. And it's a privilege to be here with you, my man. And this is just the start of an epic adventure, and what a way to start. It's just incredible, incredible. We're going to enjoy the island for a little bit more, and then we're going to head to Maun.
But really, if you're at Kubu, spend time and enjoy. You're not here every day, you know. What a way to spend a Sunday morning.
On the way out, be sure to stop at the Baobab at the entrance to the island. It's a pity leaving Kubu, but it's time to head to the gateway of the Okavango Delta. The Makgarikgari salt pans are situated in the middle of the dry savanna of northeastern Botswana. It's one of the largest salt flats in the world. The pan is all that remains of the formerly enormous Lake Makgarikgari, which once covered an area larger than Switzerland, but dried up tens of thousands of years ago. These pans can be treacherous in the wet season, so if you are looking at visiting Kubu or crossing the pans, I highly recommend you check the conditions before you cross. After not concentrating on the GPS, I got us pretty lost, and we had to tackle some nasty climbs on the way off the pans.
We've left Kubu, and those of you who have been to Kubu will know how hectic the roads are leaving Kubu and getting to Kubu in terms of bush scratches. There's thick mopanis and acacias that just absolutely wreck the side of the car. Luckily I got the pangolin off-road armor, the magnetic vehicle protection that protects the essential panels on the side of the car. It's in my opinion a must-have in this area. Your paintwork just gets owned. So we've got a really bad piece of road here. I got the pangolin kit, but unfortunately I don't have it on my Echo, so yeah. Car will be okay, but the trailer won't.
That was rather unpleasant, but onwards to Maun.
Been quite a long day, but we are arriving at my choice of place to stay in Maun, which is Sitatunga Camp. Yeah, we're almost there. It's a great campsite just outside of Maun. A little bit quieter normally, except for last time when they had a rally ending here. But I tell you, it's going to be good to crack that cold beer. It's been another amazing day in Botswana. See you guys at Sitatunga.
No, you're cleaning your windows.
Yeah, bro. One of the things is you need proper clean windows when you're reversing your trailer or when you're trying to do some game viewing along the way. You just can't see anything out there. Got so many devices, you know, with us that it's important that we make sure everything is up to speed before we leave and everything is working. You know, I think it's just so important.
With no truer words spoken, we pack up our campsite at Sitatunga. If you can, try and get a private campsite at Sitatunga. You have your own ablution and A-frame, which we sat under as a workstation. There's also electricity at all the campsites, a restaurant, bar, swimming pool, and amazing Wi-Fi.
We burnt the midnight oil last night, so we are a little tired this morning. But it's a big day. We need to stock up on everything we need for 2 weeks off-grid. And this is the great thing about our 2 trailers. There's plenty of space. Between us, we have 345 litres of water, 80 of which is drinking water. We also have 240 litres of extra fuel and enough space for wood on top of the vehicles. We won't need all that extra fuel, but you never know who you might need to help along the way. So we have just filled up with 205 litres of diesel. So that's the car tank, and then I filled up 5 jerry cans. One was already full. 2,800 pula. Don't know how much rand that is. The only thing that's left is we're going to go to Woolworths and Spar to get some fresh items and meat, etc. And then we're going to get wood, the best Mopani wood. And you guys will notice the smile on my face because we're going to Kwai. Sorry, I'm just recording out the window because I'm going past a place that really helped me out exactly a year ago when the 200 series got caught in a water crossing. Halfway, Toyota Ngami. I just cannot thank these people enough. Really, the people of Botswana are amazing, and here at the Ngami Toyota Maun, yeah, I really can't thank you guys enough. It really makes a big difference when people need help and you're willing to help and you do help. So yeah, just thank you. Anyways, let's get to Kwai. Let's see what Jono is saying. My man, what you thinking about going to Kwai? Are you feeling good?
Come on, man, I feel amazing.
There you go. Yeah, we're carrying supplies for basically 2 weeks off grid, so there's going to be nowhere to stock up on fuel, food, drinks, nothing. So yeah, should be good. So we actually just stopped at the side of the road here in Maun at an electrical shop because Jono's got a very exciting bit of kit. I'm sure a lot of you know about it, which should enable us to do some work out there in the bush. We need to stay in communication. Internet wise, not just sat phone wise. We've got the sat phone, but we need to try get internet. So but the plug is an American plug, and the adapter we got doesn't work. So we're just here at an electrical shop. I'm going to swap over to a South African adapter and we should be good. Should be able to use Starlink out in the bush. The Starlink is working.
Yeah, bro, I'm so happy about that. Let's hope that it all works out okay, man.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
It's sweltering out here, bro.
It's crazy.
And
yeah.
like people are wearing hoodies here, bro. And I still haven't got used to my car. After 2 years.
What are we doing now, brother bear?
We're going to pick up some supplies in Maun at the Willies. We've had an electrical expedition trying to put a plug on the Starlink. Let's hope that it all works out okay. I tested it, it seems like it's working. Now it's for some food.
You can get anything you really need in Maun. We like the Woolworths stuff purely because it lasts a bit longer, and we got about almost 2 weeks out in Moremi and Chobe now.
And we spoiled.
And we're spoiled. Yeah. I left that part out. Some epic meals planned with an air fryer.
Hey, well man, let's hope it works out.
The wood in Maun is much cheaper than the wood closer to Moremi and Chobe, around 10 pula per bundle compared to 40 pula per bundle. And the bundles are also much bigger. Be careful when climbing on and off your roof rack. It's not worth risking a bad injury at this point.
Right, so we have gone through the village of Shorobe, which means the tar ends. So it's time to let those tires down, get a more comfortable ride on this road that's normally very badly corrugated, and also it puts less strain on the car because the tires are softer, which means the suspension doesn't have to work as hard. And using my usual weapon of choice, the IndyFlate, although this is their new electronic version, digital version. Looking forward to trying it out. I think 1.5 in the front of the car, 1.8 in the back of the car, and 1.4 in the trailer.
The IndyFlate unit deflates 2 tires simultaneously.
Still really enjoying the Cooper ST Max on the 200. These have got 90,000 kilometers on them.
Not only do the tires deflate at the same time, the rate of deflation is rapid, and it balances the pressure between the 2 tires perfectly.
Pay attention to the trailer tire pressures, makes a huge difference. I'm on at 2.3 now, and I'm going to go down to 1.4 for this road.
This road is a true test on how well your vehicle is set up. A good set of tires and suspension helps, and some strong underbody protection for those unexpected washouts. These rigs are taking an absolute smashing.
Bad. If I tell you, this road is bad. The corrugation is next level, the worst it's ever been, which is truly something amazing because it's normally very bad. So just stop, check the car, check the trailer. Hey, taking a beating, I tell you. Maybe some wood pieces have shifted loose here. Just stop and readjust them. You're not here to prove anything, so just do it. with the reshuffling of some wood and all the nuts and bolts checked, we head towards our campsite, Mbudi.
It's been a long drive. This has been a tough drive. The road is the worst it's ever been. I mean, it's never really in great condition, but today, my goodness, it is bad, and it takes its toll on the person and the vehicle. Wow, dust next level, corrugation next level. You got these massive undulations in the road. The road just disappears. But we are not far away from Kwai now, and it's going to be the first time on this trip that we're arriving in the light, at least.
I think I've just jinxed it, and it's our old friend, the water crossing, that would catch us out. Yes, this tiny little water crossing on the main seasonal road is the only thing standing between us and a huge shortcut to our campsite. However,
You shake it.
So Jono just tried to get in there. I don't know how he got out. I don't know how. He reversed the trailer out of there. He's telling me he's getting used to reversing the trailer. He just reversed the trailer out of that stuck situation. He was proper stuck. I thought there's no ways. But how he got out of there, I don't know. Well done, my man. Well done, bro. My man. Well done, bro. How did you do it, bro?
I have no idea, bro. Yes, that was insane. I've never, ever got sucked like that before, but
I tell you, I was so worried for Jono there. That is a man that knows how to get out of a pickle, because he was stuck. He was gone. I don't know how he reversed out of there. Jono just got a trailer the other day and he reversed out of that situation. I wouldn't have been able to do that. His car is so well set up as well that he just put foot and it got out. The tires make a difference. Well done, bud. Just as I was saying that the flooded road is not flooded, there is still, he did it either. I was trying to like film Jono, but I was so worried for him but he did it with zero of my help.
I tell you, panic stations were happening, bro. Panic stations were happening.
Panic stations were happening outside the car as well. Look, the thing is, like, water wouldn't have come in the car. It wasn't that deep, but tell you, that would have been a winching into the nightmare, I reckon. So yeah, we're gonna go back and take the safe road. Well done, Jono, my man. Well done, brother. I don't know how you did it.
So yeah, Jono's got a bit of an issue. It's happened to me in the crossing that drowned the car, and at Nata Bird Sanctuary as well. When you're stuck in a situation and you're moving the wheel left and right to try to get out, and your tire pressures are low, we're not that low, but if they're low, stuff gets caught in the bead, and then it causes the tire to deflate. So what we actually have to do is get it back to camp and then get a tire lever in there and blow out whatever it is there. But for now, we're just going to try pump it up to see if we can get to camp. Otherwise, we'll change to the spare and sort that out. But it happens. It happens. Just one of those things. Happened to me twice. So yeah, not a big issue. We'll solve it and get to camp. And you got a little thing at the back there.
yeah, but I think it looks like it's just been okay. Yeah, no, it's fine.
There you go. Does it just, as soon as it's connected, does it go?
No, I've got a switch inside just under the dash.
Yes.
These crossings can catch you out, and it's not a stupid thing to do, honestly. It was a small crossing, looked doable, so yeah. It's one of those things. We're out here, Moremi magic. We saw some elephants down there, far away, so it should be good.
After sorting the tire out, we were once again chasing the sun on the way to our campsite. According to Tracks for Africa, the Mbudi campsite is not far off the transit road, and the scene we arrived to certainly didn't disappoint.
So we are pulling into Mbudi campsite, and we've just turned off the transit road. I don't know if you guys can see out there, but this is Kwai. These huge leadwood trees. We had some elephant back there. We are out of camera batteries and memory cards, but couldn't film them. But we're just enjoying this drive in. A lot of water around, and yeah, that is a dusty long drive. Kwai. I don't think look, certain campsites are better than others, but if you're staying in this Kwai region, you will always be rewarded and have a fruitful time. Good. Sorry we're a bit late.
Some noisy neighbors aside, this is truly spectacular.
My man Jono, explain to the viewers what you're feeling standing alongside this incredible scene.
It's what I've been dreaming of for the last like 8 months, and it's actually a little bit emotional being here at this point in time. Sun setting, there's a bit of mist rising off the river here. You see the shimmer of this gold sunset happening. Birds are calling out. We've seen hyena spoor here. I tell you, this is heaven.
And about an hour ago we nearly didn't get here.
An hour ago we were in hell.
Time to set up camp, and we are in for a treat for dinner.
This is another one of Jono's good buys. Is the inverter allows you to use an air fryer. And on a night like this that you don't want to braai late into the night, it works rather well.
Some spicy chicken wings and potato wedges as we enjoy Kwai's incredible evening chorus. The call of spotted hyenas echoing amongst enormous leadwood trees.
Meal took us 20 minutes. Nothing more, nothing less. Just really grateful for this. And this was Ed's idea together with me, and he supported me with this, and yeah, looks really good. Listen, it does take battery power, so you need to be aware of that. And I've got 2 lithiums in here. It's drained the battery from about 99% to about 70%. So yeah, there's more than enough for the rest of the night, and by the time we do a ride tomorrow, we'll be good. So yeah, it's time to have dinner.
Bro, what are you doing?
So we got our trusty little camera traps. We're going to put them quite, well, not quite far out, maybe 15-20 meters away from the campsite. They're quite a racked in camera lens, not very wide, so we're going to have one pointing towards the trailers and one pointing towards the road past the campsite, which we're hoping the animals are using as a highway. We'll see what we get tonight. Facing down a little bit. That should be good, eh? And here are the true culprits for those haunting sounds earlier. 2 massive spotted hyenas. The morning chorus also doesn't disappoint. Right, early morning here at the Kwai Mbudi campsite number 3, and look how stunning this is. Right on a massive tributary to the Kwai River. We had hyenas going off the whole night, and actually passed through camp last night. We got the Aramark babblers flying around. This is just Moremi magic, really is. Not that we're in Moremi Game Reserve, but we on the outskirts, and this is what mornings in the bush are all about. We're going to make a cup of coffee and then go for a drive, but if I tell you, you could literally just sit here all day. Just brilliant. In my opinion, there is no better place to be making a morning cup of coffee. Just amazing. With Jono already working hard, it was time to head out on a morning drive. The Mbudi campsite is only around a 30-minute drive from the north gate of the Moremi. Today we will be exploring the scenic spots next to the transit road. This transit road is the border between Moremi and Chobe and is often the most rewarding on your adventure to Kwai. We just stopped at this bridge, a little concrete bridge, just north of North Gate. And I love this bridge, eh? Spend so much time just chilling and relaxing here. The last time Ryan and I were here, we actually saw wild dogs here. We chilled here for about 3 hours, and there were some hippos and baboons, and then eventually some wild dogs came. So, and the flow is strong, really strong. So I'm going to spend some time here and enjoy it. It's been a tough year with vehicle problems and back operations, but right now, none of that matters. This is why this place is my favorite place on earth. not even 200 meters further on from this amazing spot, there's another one.
This place is just on another level. Just look at that. Hippo, elephant. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. I keep saying it. You guys are probably tired of me saying it, but there's just no place like the Moremi. And we're the only people here at this viewing spot. What a privilege. This is why we do this. Magic. Really is magic. Bro, what you saying?
Bro, I just can't believe this. I mean, some hippos getting out of the water there, which is just unbelievable. I mean, got a big hippo lying about 20 meters away from us. We've got elephants here. I mean, it's just, yeah, no, I just can't take it all in. Look at the sky formation. If you play with your ISO, you get this deep blue sort of sky with these clouds. I mean, it's just, yeah, there's more hippos coming out.
Yes, in one morning, we had already used up 256 gigs of footage, so it was time for the lacy rugged drives. The Moremi Game Reserve covers about 40% of the Okavango. The Moremi and Okavango Delta is one of the few interior delta systems that do not directly flow into the ocean or sea. The annual flood makes for a spectacular interaction between water and wildlife, as animals synchronize their cycles with the seasonal flood. As you can see from this footage, the floods haven't quite arrived yet. It's still incredibly dry. We tend to alternate our morning and evening game drive routes around Moremi. We mix between the transit road and the floodplains between the morning and the evening, with the most rewarding light in the evening. Right, so as it turns out, the tyre held, Jono's tyre, front left, held up until this point where it started going flat again. It's just one of those things, you got to clean that stuff out of the bead. We thought the problem was solved, but it's not. So anyway, we're just going to change it quickly. Using Jono's amazing Gore-Tex jack, the tyre change was quick, and we headed to the Kwai floodplains for some of that amazing evening light. typical Delta sunset on our way back to camp.
The first is always the best.
Some gourmet boerewors rolls and Kwai's amazing night sounds, along with some buffaloes in camp. It just doesn't get any better than this. The Mbudi campsite has one central ablution block at the reception. Please drive to the ablutions. There are wild animals around. They also offer Mokoro trips right from the campsite.
We're about to have another coffee. This workstation is working over the floodplains of Kwai, and I feel like I'm having coffee that's better than Mug and Bean, Starbucks, you name it. What's the other one? Seattle. Doesn't compare. Coffee just tastes better out of the bush, even if it isn't espressos. For those of you that are concerned about us destroying the environment, we take the pots back and we recycle them.
Thank you, kind sir. Thank you very much. A very windy day in Botswana, but we drove along the floodplains and just had one incredible sighting after another. Kwai comprises the northeast fingers of the Okavango Delta and lies between the Moremi Game Reserve and Chobe National Park. There are no fences restricting animal movements between these areas, so the wildlife viewing experience in Kwai is equal to the spectacular standards of anywhere in northern Botswana. If you want to have incredible wildlife sightings, come to Kwai. This place is rewarding whether you are out on a drive or sitting in your camping chair back at camp.
Oh man, this is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the light coming through, it's golden. Haven't seen light like this. Compare Mana to this. Mana sunset's absolutely phenomenal, but Kwai is golden. It's just the best sunset I've actually ever experienced in my life. If I had to choose between the two, Kwai wins every single time. Can't believe the amount of wildlife we've had just this afternoon. Fish eagle, pied kingfisher. We've got elephants crossing the whole time. We can hear hippos off in the background. It's unbelievable. This campsite is magic. We've decided to extend our stay here one more night. A bit sad actually that it's only one night. I think we could stay here almost forever.
Jono is working hard on his new YouTube channel coming soon.
I hope so, my man.
The Overlanding Surgeon, eh?
I think that's what we're gonna call it. But I might change it to the Toyota Drowner.
Now, if this doesn't make you want to come to Africa, and specifically the Moremi Game Reserve in Kwai, then I don't know what will. Elephants in the background crossing the river and the sun going down, and an incredible, wild, unfenced campsite behind us. Any animal can pass through here. Lions, leopard, wild dog, elephant, you name it. And that is what we absolutely love about Botswana. There's not many places where you can do this. Really, there isn't. And cherish it. And let's look after these places so they stay this way. You know, don't litter, don't make noise, just behave yourselves and take in the magic of this area and Africa. It really is just something else. It's just incredible, really. The Mbudi campsite, so far, now my favorite campsite in Kauai, purely because of the location. It is just magnificent, absolutely magnificent. I know I always go on about how awesome it is, but those of you that have been here and sat alongside this river will know exactly what I'm talking about. Man, it just doesn't get any better. And I think this is where I'm going to end this episode. We will be moving on to the Mohoto camp tomorrow for 3 nights. We'll pick up the next episode in the morning, but this is just really something else. Wow. Just privilege. Absolute privilege. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you enjoyed the episode and want to see more of this sort of content, there is a way to support the channel on Patreon, and also an option to super thanks the video below. So you don't have to sign up to a monthly subscription on Patreon. You can just donate below. Hit that super thanks button. Really appreciate all your guys' support. To all of you that have watched and supported the channel through all the ups and downs, thank you. It's only onwards and upwards from here. See you guys in the next episode. Cheers. Stay tuned for scenes from the next episode, but it was time for one more amazing Professor John DeVar masterpiece. Camp-made mushroom sauce, fillet steak, sweet corn, and potato wedges. Coming up in episode 2 of this amazing series, we head further along the Kauai River to Mohoto, and you will not believe what we had in our campsite. Okay, yeah, so then after the leopard thing, we heard a male lion. I think he's in the road behind the campsite. He's close. The elephants are going absolutely mad. The hyena's going off and he'll probably pull through. But then we had the honey badgers